Hello, it's Thursday today. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon and Izzy's having a day off school today and the next day because she split her half term over 2 weeks. And I am having, what should we call it, a staff training day. I feel like I need to learn more about learning history academically. So I'm going to get myself a coffee or something and I'm going to sit down there and I'm going to research it and I'm going to take notes and I'm going to decide where to go from there. I finished my puzzle and look, I managed to get it on the wall. It's so stiff because it's made of wooden pieces that I was able to get it up on the wall. Look, I've threaded it on some cotton and just put some little magic scotch tape there to just stop it sort of folding outwards because it was trying to do that a bit. It's cropped it a bit, look, no New Zealand. But I do have another map in Welsh and it does have New Zealand on, there it is. Zeeland now with, down the bottom there, there's a piece missing, that is annoying. I'm really hoping I packed it somewhere in the move. I have to say I really enjoyed doing that puzzle and it's kind of become part of my evening routine. After I finish editing, I sit down and listen to news bulletins and do a bit of puzzle and I'm going to miss it now. I'm not researching it yet. I'm doing comments on my YouTube channel. I just kind of spied a load and thought, oh, I'll just answer a few and I've got drawn in. But I'm quite enjoying it, so I'm going to carry on. I don't know why I'm feeling tired again today. And I slept enough, so I don't know why. And I've just eaten, so it's not blood sugar. Oh, maybe I'm thirsty. Maybe I should have a big beaker full of squash or something. Let's try that. And then I'm gonna get some notes going on. I've got my little playlist queued up on how to revise history, I've called it. Yeah, it's got 4 videos on there at the moment. Should be interesting. I'm going to see what my conclusions are and I'm going to pick out all the best bits, you know, take some notes and hopefully get in a good mindset for going forward with history. I made a start.
Specific knowledge, so dates, key people, and statistics.
Well, here we are. I've done my first couple of sides of notes anyway from one YouTuber and I'm going to go on and get one from another YouTuber now. This is a much smaller YouTuber, this one. I had a little watch through the other day and it sounded alright, but I didn't take any notes, so I'm going to just really whittle it down to some bullet points now. I actually quite enjoyed that little focus session. I'm going to have a cup of tea now. The weather. Hang on. Got it. The weather's cooled down. Just drying that from yesterday. It's almost dry. Didn't want it to go stinky. Yes, it's quite cold out, quite chilly. Here's my update. Look, it's my courgettes. They're doing really well. And for some reason, grass has self-seeded in the pots. Sunflower. Don't know what happened to that one, but it's not enjoying itself. But the rest are okay. That one's just expanding massively. Now, ooh, look, we got a flower come out. One of Izzy's leaf babies has emerged. Oh, look, little flower coming on that strawberry plant there. Now, we have had some slug action. This petunia is almost entirely yommed, but to be honest, I've got so little growing space that I'll replace that with a courgette plant if it goes any smaller. Geraniums are flourishing, they're loving it. That petunia's just been eaten. That's a weed, let's have that. That one's doing alright. Now, this poor bean is now a has-been. It's been eaten by a slug, so I've put a little selection of eggshells around it in case they come and finish it off. Now, Worm's Eye View suggested I put some maybe wooden boards around it and put some salt on the boards so the salt doesn't go into the soil, because obviously we don't want the salt going in the soil because it'll be a bit too much for the plants. These beans are doing alright, look. Oh, it's another one, it's emerging. Oh, yay. Some more coming there. Thanks Stu the Man and anybody else who suggested the eggshell trick. It hasn't completely worked, but then I haven't exactly thrown loads and loads on because I don't eat that many eggs. Yeah, anyway, so that's the garden update. I can feel a little spot of rain, so I'm going to make some tea and get back and watch that second video and take some more notes. It's good to get loads of perspectives. Oh, this door is well stiff. Have to do hoiking like that. Okay, I had a little focus session not on pom bears. I'm all stuck in my teeth now. I'm having a little bit of a think about timelines at the moment. I think I need a banana too. For extra brain power, yes.
Hard facts that can't be disproven. You know, certain policies were introduced at a certain time and no one can dispute that.
These study tubers are so young. They've literally only just done their exams. These are actually kind of old videos. I know these people are a bit older in real life now, but it's kind of weird, like a mum watching these teenagers' videos to learn how to study. But there we are. Times have moved on since I was at school. You know, we didn't have the internet. You know, we had to go to the library and get a book out. Couldn't do Control F or Google. It's completely different, so, you know, I want to be up with all the modern techniques. I am getting quite a few little magic tingly moments when like a little bit of really useful information is coming out and I'm like, oh, I would have never have thought of that, but I like that. Feeling a bit more positive about the year to come if we continue home editing, because of course there's still the chance of college and I just don't know when we're going to definitely know for definite that she's not going. But last year it was like 3 weeks before term started and I had 3 weeks to plan. Oh, so I'm planning now, but I don't even know if I'm going to need to follow the plans through. Oh. Anyway, I'm quite enjoying it. It's very interesting and I'm sure it'll come in useful for something. Oh my goodness, it's nearly 5:30. I've been sat here for ages and I've got loads of notes. Loads, look. And I've taken my time over it because I've been really stopping and thinking about how I can apply some of these revision techniques to actual learning exercises throughout term and not just as revision. And also doing term work in a way that sets up revision for the future. My camera battery died and it would appear as he's wandered off with my lead again, but oh well, I have a spare. I had it in my tech box, my newly established tech box. That's my battery that just came out of this camera and I've got another 2, fortunately, so we're all right. We're set to continue. Look at this rat's nest. There we are. Charging. You might think I'm super organised doing all this today, but it's only because I'm terrified because I've bitten off more than I can chew, or at least that's how it feels. Yeah, I could have bitten off more than I can chew, except I'm going to chew it in lots of little nibbles. But right now, I'm going to go down into Flute Cave and practice my flute for about an hour. Izzy's doing a Zoom class at the moment, so she's fully occupied. Yeah, I've hardly seen her today, actually. Ah, just having another loving gaze at my lovely new wall adornment. I'm so happy. I just wish it hadn't chopped New Zealand off and that bit of Alaska over there that's supposed to look like that. Oh, and the bottom of South America as well. That's disappeared off the edge of the world. I'm standing here wondering if it's time to set up mums folders for every single subject so I can organise and plan. I might do that because as time goes on, you know, it's getting more intense, isn't it? Okay, I shall start with history. Yeah, I'm going to do it. For now, I'm just going to put them in. I'm not going to do anything special because I want to go practice. Good. Okay, I think I'm making a little bit of progress here. Today's corona news just in. Face coverings to be mandatory on public transport, but not till the 15th of June. Why not already? I don't get it. Why have we got to wait? Because it's the 4th of June today. When you're a flautist, your tone can vary a lot from day to day according to how wheezy you are. And today I am very wheezy and my tone just sounds like someone has actually inserted cotton wool into the flute. And it's very disheartening when you spent so many years working on tone, but there's just nothing you can do about being a bit wheezy. So I'm blaming it on the pollen. I'm gonna crack on. It is 7 o'clock. Time to stop the metronome and go and get Izzy's dinner. I nipped up halfway through my hour and put the oven on to preheat. I have had a very calm day today, and that last hour of playing really slow classical things made me feel even calmer. Not like my normal pace, which is normally frantic. But anyway, let's see what dinner is going to be. Well, I've made a start. I'm sauteing mushrooms, yellow peppers, green beans and spring onions in this frying pan here. In the oven I've got some garlic bread. Can you see that? Oh, probably not. No, you can't. And I'm going to add corn mince, which is a vegetarian meat substitute mince, and a tin of tomatoes. I'm not having pasta because when we got garlic bread there's just enough carbohydrate really, and there's a great big bit between only 2 of us, so that is why I'm doing that. This is our vegetarian mince that we have here in the UK. I don't know if you have this in America, do you? If I ever talk about having corn something, it's this brand. There's my din-dins, smothered in grated cheese. I kind of ate some of the garlic bread already, I got hungry. We're gonna go and tuck into our dinner now. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!